doing, I thought I would come on live and just show you where I am today. If you've got any guesses, we are on Culloden battlefield today. I have been taking snippets of video, but I thought I would come on live and just see if I can do this live. It's very busy today, so I don't want to get involved with too many people. But I just thought I'm just taking down the road. This path here, these red flags are where the government troops were within the battle. The British troops were the red flags, and the Jacobites were the blue flags. And if you can see, I'm going to walk backwards for a bit. There is loads of heather, and back when I take you back along that way, you'll see there's loads of thistles and things down there. And we're just coming up to a marker. Morning, Odette. How are you? How are you? So this marker here says the government front line. Regiments were kept kept up the pressure on the advancing Jacobites with heavy artillery and musket fire. As the Jacobites retreated, the front line moved forward to sweep the battlefield with fixed bayonets. Today, this heather moorland was covered in commercial forestry for over 100 years, until 1983. Although the trees have now gone, the ground has been so disturbed that archaeological survey has proved impossible. Its secrets lie undiscovered. So I think we're coming towards the end of where the government troops would have been, and I will circle back, hopefully without getting anyone in the camera. I'm just doing this by hand, so you have to forgive me. I've never done this before. This is all new to me, doing it out and about. But the sun is shining. It's beautiful weather today. We're going to be in the mid-20s in Celsius, which is gorgeous. Tomorrow, Saturday, and it's supposed to be up to 29 degrees Celsius here. It's going to be the hottest day so far this summer. For us, 29 degrees is beautiful for us. I'm just going to go down to this last marker here. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything here. This is Scots Fusiliers, and there's 158 infantrymen here. Thank you, Odette. It is gorgeous, isn't it? It makes me so proud to be Scottish. It is. I know everywhere has beautiful views, but you just can't quite. I don't know the word. It's just, there's such a feeling here, even just walking down this little path on my own. And once we get to where cairns and grave markers are, I'm sure there'll be even more of an atmosphere. I'm very in tune with that, although I don't like to admit that very myself. Feelings that you get from these places. It is windy. It is a bit windy, but the sun is. I'm lovely and cozy. But we're out on moorland, so the wind would be here. So here we have another marker, and it says, to the right of this point stood Price, Colmandy, Pulteney, Kingston, and Squire Cobham. So there's horses, and I don't know if I've pronounced that right. I'm not even attempting to read the Gaelic or the Gaelic. Right, so I'm going to be quiet for a wee minute because we've got people coming up, and I don't want them to think that I'm insane. do apologise if it's really windy here, and I do want to speak louder, but at the same time, I don't know what people will think of me. I watch all these YouTubers doing all these lives and videos in busy public places, and I don't know how comfortable I am with that yet, but it's a shame it's so windy because you can hear all the creatures in the grass, all the crickets and things in the heather, and we'll see how we're going. Oh, there's more over here somewhere. So I'll see where we can go. I don't know how far along this path will take us. Over there is a cairn, if I can show you here. I've just blocked it with a tree. But that's the cairn marker over here. I can zoom in a little bit. So that is where we're heading. So I'm going to keep coming along this way. This way so I'm not filming. I'm not sure if anyone very much. So how has your week been, guys? So yeah, I'm keeping my phone trained on the cairn right now, because we will find out when we're coming up to another marker. And someone's just power walking through this, so I'm just kind of struggling, as you want to take everything in that you can. So this is the Clan Donald Memorial here. Clan Donald. And this headstone marks the traditional site of a grave locally believed to be the resting place of the MacDonalds who fell in action during the battle. The stone erected by members of the Clan Donald Society to honour all MacDonalds killed at Culloden and battle elsewhere. So there we have the Clan Donald Memorial. Yes, it says McDonald's. It was erected by the Donalds. And this marker says Donald rather than McDonald. So we're kind of going to head along this way again and see where we come to next. And I do apologise about the wind. I live in Scotland. I don't hear it very much. We've got someone else coming along, so I'm going to lower my camera just now. There we go. Hello, how are you doing? I've been promising everyone me to come up to Culloden for a long time, and I'm finally getting the chance to do it today. So next we have here, I wish I could speak Gaelic. I think it would be so good if I could do this. So this here is the Kepich stone. This stone traditionally marks the spot where Alistair MacDonald of 16th of Kepich was wounded leading his clan during the battle. He later died in a nearby bothy. And if I could speak Gaelic, I could read that underneath, and it would be fabulous. That is on my bucket list to do though, guys, is I would like to learn Gaelic. I've picked it up and put it down a few times, but yeah, I don't know. I think I would manage it. I might be a bit too old to learn now, but I think it would be really good to be able to learn some of it. The only words that some of the people that I know that speak some Gaelic, they've only taught me swear words. So it's not really things I can say out in the general public. I don't think they would appreciate it if I went up and swore at them. So oh, India. No, I don't suppose you are really. I think I could do it. I guess. I guess I could. But yeah, so, oh, I can see a blue flag, so we're going to be coming up to the point where the Jacobites were during the battle. So I'm afraid you're just going to have to wander along this path with me a little further. And this is beautiful while I'm doing it. I'm planning on topping up my tan, because us Scots are milky white usually, but I am getting a little bit of colour on me, which is lovely. This is very secluded. So where in India would you say, like if you were planning a trip to India, where would be the best places within it? India is massive, but where would you say would be some of the best places to go to see? Oh, we've got some cows coming up here. We've got to be very careful because they're all grazing. So I'm not a big fan of cows. They scare me a little, if I'm honest. Some of them are huge. But look, over here, you can see this fella. See if I can zoom in. Can you see him? This is, I'm currently, don't know if you can see him, the Highland cow. Oh, he's lovely. He's got horns. This is a path on Culloden battlefield. That's where I am just now. But yes, we have many country roads with no pavements. But no, this is a path actually on the battlefield. It's the National Trust heritage site. So I'm just kind of wandering around here today because I've been saying that I was going to do a video for quite a while, and I looked at the weather and it looked to be gorgeous, so it's a cow. I like the cows. I like cows, but they do frighten me a little bit. Some of them are like more the bulls, I would say. They're, oh, there's a butterfly. I'm distracted by floating things. So we're gonna go along here to this marker, and I think this is where the Jacobites marker starts, this blue flag. So this one says, to the left of this point stood Clan Chatton, the Fackersons, McLaughlin, McLeans, McLeods, the Chisholms, Clan Ronald, Kepich, Glengarry, Glenbucket, and Duke of Perths. Can I show my face? I could, but it's very warm and I look a bit like a tomato right now, and I'm not sure that I want to look like a tomato. I could flip around for a little while we're walking, I guess, but I'm very unsure about showing my face. Okay, hold on. I'll try and make myself cool down a little bit so I don't look like a retreat. So here we are. We're walking along the Culloden track. And I'm very beetroot red, I'm very aware of this. So we're coming up to another marker. So let us see what we've got here. And I've got people coming, so I think I'll switch views again. So there we go. Oh, thank you very much. So here is the Frasers. There's 400 Frasers. And they were where this mark indicates. So there we go. I'm just pointing y'all in the bushes there. Yes, so this is where the Jacobite army were, along where this blue flags are. Oh, the sun has gone behind a cloud. It's very nice. They're pretty. And there's some more cows grazing over there. So we can go right along the Jacobite line. Too many flags? Yeah, could be, but it was an expansive area for the time. So this is the Jacobite front line. When the Highland charge began, the right flank was able to move quickly, but the middle and left were slowed down by boggy conditions underfoot. Today, in places, the ground is much drier today than it was in 1746. Forestry and farming have drained it over the years. The National Trust for Scotland is gradually restoring the moor to how it would have looked at the time of the battle. So it's slowly kind of going back to how it was. There's another marker over here. I'll go over to this marker, and then I think if we head down there, we'll reach the cairn marker. So let's see what we can do, and I'll maybe switch view again if you want. So this is John Roy Stewart's, and there was 200 infantrymen here. Well, I should have taken my bottle of water with me. That would have been a good idea. So we're going to head back down, and it's going to be very busy down this way, I'm assuming. So you'll have to excuse it. Wonky with the camera. So here we go. I'm going to flop back again so you can see my tomato red face as we're walking along. But there's people coming and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. So there we go. You can hear all the, I think there's adders in the grass and the heather. I think we're going to head along this way, and this should take us to the cairn marker, I believe. And we'll see what else we can find. I know it's very bleak, but this is what, I suppose this is what it was like. I suppose it was a good idea. It was a good place for the battle. It was flat. They could see their enemy. Just the boggy ground had become too much for them, and they couldn't fight against the artillery and the musket fire because the Jacobites just didn't have that sort of power. They were close combat, and their signature move, the Highland Charge, is what used to frighten and kind of take their enemies by surprise. So, oh, I'm sorry, you can hear me breathing heavily now too. So, I'm going to carry along here. I'm going to point you over the moor whilst people are passing me. It's very difficult. I feel very self-conscious when I'm doing this in front of people. And I see people do it, like I say, I watch people on YouTube all the time, and they're doing these videos in public places, and they don't seem to mind. They just carry on talking. So, but I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that yet. Although I just did that. I just kept while someone went past me. So, yay, tick point for me. So, my hair's flying everywhere as well. Right, we're coming up for the cairn marker. So, here we go. It's quite busy along here, so I'll try and be as considerate as I can be to other members of the public that are just here to look around. So the cairn marker is just ahead there. And we're coming up to another marker. Oh, lordy, it is warm. It's beautiful, very warm. So you can see that, like, from where the red flags were to where the blue flags were, there wasn't a massive amount of space when it came to like a battle. And with artillery and cannon fire and what have you, it's a very short space of ground to cover for that heavy a fire. So here we go. So 1646, we've got the clan graves and memorial cairn. In this area are the graves of some of the 1,500 Jacobites who died on the battlefield. Many of them were buried here in mass graves with other members of their clan or regiment. The exact burial site of the dead and of the government army is still unknown. Today, as a mark of respect, we ask that you remain quiet here. So I will be quiet, and I'll just kind of show you everything as we go. gonna stay respectful and keep quiet like the sign has asked. So for you, those of you who know that was Clan Fraser, and you'll know the name Fraser from Jamie. And this says the Battle of Culloden was fought on this moor in 16th of April 1746. Graves of the gallant Highlanders who fought for Scotland and Prince Charlie are marked by the names of their clans. So this is the cairn marker. Okie dokie, Niraj. So everyone, Niraj says hello. He wants me to shout. They want me to shout them out. There we go. So hello everyone from Niraj. I hope I've said your name right. There is a mixed clan marker there. And we have another clan, a mixed clan marker along here. Macintosh. This is the marker for Clan Macintosh, and there's another just down there. So they're close together here. That's Clan Macintosh. And over here we have another Clan Macintosh. We're just on the other side of the path here. We've got Clan Cameron. Doing a guided tour over there, so we're back over here, and there is a little cottage that was around the time of Culloden, and they treated their wounded there, so we're going to go along and see if we can see there. That's another very busy area of the moor. People are very interested in that, in the clan markers. That's the kind of the essence of people coming here. This one here, the chief of the McGilvery. The chief of McGilvery fell here. There we go. Let's see if we can find this cottage. And there's a Gaelic on this bench here, but I can't read it. cottage is down this way, so if we go round and around, I think we'll be able to go to it without bringing in too many people. We see the cottage here. I should have maybe done a guided tour. It would have probably been better for you than me just wandering around speaking nonsense. But I'm also going to try and I'm going to go into the museum part as well, and I'll take photos there. So I'll do that once the live's ended, I think. I'm going to do the cottage, and I think we'll stop there. Just because it's a bit early in the day for a night view. This is Field of English. They were buried here. Round to this cottage, and then I'll sign off for the live. But I'm grateful for the few of you that were able to pop in and come along with me on my walk around Culloden Moor. I really do appreciate every single one of you when you pop in and say hello. I know this is not my usual kind of video, so it's not for everyone. And I really just wanted to come here, and I wasn't anticipating doing a live. I was just going to take snippets of it together, but it's nice to have someone to kind of talk to as I walk around, I guess. So here we are, we're coming up to the cottage here. So I'll tell you a little bit about that path off to the side. There's a rabbit just happily sitting. Just happily sitting. So let us see this cottage. Like I say, the two there, it was not this exact one, obviously. It has been rebuilt. It was a little stone cottage around the area where they treated the injured. So this is the back side of the cottage. I'm going to take you down this way. Windows in there, here is the front of the cottage here. There we have it, guys. This is the kind of building that they had when they were treating their injured. So thank you all for coming along and joining me on this kind of rather impromptu live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for putting up with my tomato skin. I will get a normal video out to you guys soon. So until we see each other again, guys, take care.